Hey, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would just make a quick video here about how I draw hair. There's no one exact way to draw hair, and there's no one exact way that I draw hair all the time, but there's a method, I guess, that I use. And as a comic book artist and illustrator, it's good to have a sort of shorthand and thinking process behind certain textures and objects that you may have to draw, and hair is no exception. Hair can be a tricky one because if you were to draw it in its true form, realistically, you would have to draw all these individual little strands like this, and after a while, it might get kind of chaotic and hard to read. So the way I've sort of think about hair is that it's made up of these clumps and masses of hair, rather than individual strands, more like clumped up areas of hair. So I'm going to show you a little bit better what I mean by detailing this quick sketch of hair on top of this head. I do recommend drawing the full shape of the head and skull just so you know where the placement of the hair should be and perhaps how high off the head the hair should start. It's definitely helpful, and you could always erase those lines afterwards. Like I mentioned before, I think about hair in these bigger clumps and masses, sort of sections of hair rather than individual strands. And when I'm drawing it, I'm thinking about where it starts as well as where it ends. So I'm thinking about where the roots start at the part and how it all comes out of that area and the direction that it flows in. I'm thinking about how gravity works with the hair, as well as the randomness of the way it falls and where certain areas gather together. This is where you can really get expressive with it. Hair can be a great device to communicate things like movement and wind. Like drawing anything else, I think it's good to go about it in a step-by-step kind of way, and with this I feel like the first step is just blocking it in and getting the overall shape down. That's sort of where I feel like I'm at here. I'm going kind of fast because this is just a quick sketch, but to me this feels like everything is in the right spot. It's resting far enough off the top of the skull. Everything is coming out of the roots nicely. So what I'll do now is just erase everything underneath, all those skull lines underneath, just so I could see everything a little bit more clearly. Now, like drawing anything else, I'm going to think a bit about lighting and how that might influence the texture. So say there's a light source coming from above, and everything over here at the top is going to be a little bit lighter, and everything further away from the light is going to be a bit darker. So like those areas inside, closer to the face, those will be a bit darker, and pretty much I'm just clumping up some more lines closer together in certain areas. So while I'm suggesting a certain three-dimensionality to the piece while I'm doing this, I'm also reinforcing the texture of the hair as well, using these lines to make it look a little bit more like actual hair. I'm making it darker where it comes out of the roots and the part, also down where it's further away from the light. This is the fun part. You can just get loose and expressive here. You could even add some random strands going out of order, sort of going in different directions from the rest of the structure, just to give it slightly more realistic feel, adding some more life and personality to it. And there you go, a real quick example of how I might go about drawing hair. Obviously, there's all different kinds of hair, all different kinds of textures, and different colors of hair, but this is some basic principles that you could apply to whatever kind of hair you're drawing. So Like I said before, there's no one right way to draw anything, but you have a certain thinking process that can sometimes help, especially if you're drawing something like hair for the first time. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comments below. Like it, share it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. So thanks again, and talk to you soon. Bye.